So when do you know when to walk away when you know you're paying too much for a house? I'll tell you when the time is to walk away, when you think you're paying too much for the house. But before I get to that, I want to thank you again for taking these 2-3 minutes every week and listening to little old Jay Lieberman on the Real Estate Minute Show. I hope you guys are learning something. I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of you are, because a lot of you message out that it's really helpful, and we're going to keep doing them over and over and over again. So hopefully these little tips are helpful. So again, when do you know that you're paying too much and when it's time to walk away from a home that you're offering on? It's a hard thing to know, right? So let's say you're looking at a house, it's $700,000, and they're asking $700,000, and you just don't feel comfortable paying more than $680,000. The comps are showing that it's around $680,000 to $700,000, so that's kind of proving out. Your agent's telling you that's kind of what it's worth. It's in that wheelhouse there. And always, a long time ago, my dad always told me this. I don't even know if he remembers. If Dad, you're watching this, that always pay just a little bit more. It's okay. It's okay to pay a little bit more for the house. Stretch a little bit further, because at the end of the day, if you're going to live there for longer than a few years, you're not even going to notice it, and the appreciation on the house is going to well more than make up for it. But that's different. Okay, when you're stuck at a number, okay, there's two important things going on in your head. Okay, they're telling you, I could pay as much as $700,000 for this house. I'm going to get a lot of that in a loan anyway, so I don't need to come up with that much more cash to pay an extra $20,000. The difference between $680 and $700. But what's the feeling inside? So number one is, what does it feel like to you? After listening to all the information, it's important to listen to your agent, because they're the experts. The comps that they're going to show you, he or she's going to show you, that are going to show you exactly in the neighborhood what is going on. Okay. And you can make a judgment call. If you sell something selling for $600, obviously things are way off. But if it's right in there and you still are feeling uncomfortable, like, God, I know I want it so bad, but it's just a little bit more. That feeling, that gut, trust it. Okay? You won't find many agents that'll say that. A lot will say, buy it, buy it. I'm telling you right now, if your gut is, after learning everything and listening to all the facts and data and opinions, if your gut is still telling you it's just a little too much for you, you feel uncomfortable, you're going to feel uncomfortable right after you move in. And the last thing you want to do when you move into a beautiful new house is feel uncomfortable there. Okay? It's the place you want to make your dreams. You don't want to worry that you paid it extra, or you paid too much or more than your neighbor the entire time. The second thing really to listen to, okay, is that little internal voice of, am I going to make this up later? And we talked about this just a minute ago, where do you think the market and the appreciation in this market, is it going to be ramping up over a certain period of time? Are there markers that are showing that? Is there a lot of low inventory? Do you see a real dip off in the market? The economy in the world right now, you have no idea what's going to happen. The sun can blast into the earth right now, and I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, I'm waiting for the sixth plague to arrive. But putting all that aside, real estate generally goes up in value. So if you feel truly that that value is going to be there tomorrow, and that you're going to exceed that value some 3 to 4, 5 years down the road, and that's what you plan on staying there, trust your gut, but also balance it against that value, and that may alter your gut feeling. Okay? No big news, but something we honestly forget to think about. We honestly get so tied up in the numbers and the square footage and is it right per foot, and is it the basic. Bring it all the way down to gather as much data as you can. Listen to your gut and pay attention to the future appreciation of the home. Hope that helps. See you next week on the Real Estate Minute Show. Thanks for joining me.